Yeah, it's probably mine. Because I see the levels.
No, why not? That's the question.
I'll be pushing you out of this right now.
Yeah, okay, keep going.
Go. Go.
Welcome to Antelope Valley High School. Today, Golden League baseball action. The Quartz Hill Royals, 18-7 overall, 10-2 in league, in second place, versus the Antelope Valley High School Lopes. They're 4-14, 0-12 in league, 8th place, but today is senior day. Welcome aboard. I'm Larry Wolf right here with the L28 crew, and we're just about ready for baseball. Antelope Valley seniors, Louis Vega, Jackson Williams, Jacob Long, Dylan Westberg, Isaiah Johnson, and Moises Gutierrez, they're all on the field. We'll set Antelope Valley defensively in just a moment. Golden League baseball action about to take place right here once again on L28. Jackson Williams is on the mound. Elsewhere defensively, at third base, Luis Vega, a senior. Austin Stevens is playing shortstop. Dylan Westberg, a senior, is at second base. Jacob Long, a senior, is at first base. Behind the plate, Anthony Lopes. Once again, senior Jackson Williams on the mound. And in the outfield, we have Ezekiel Jones in left field, senior Moises Gutierrez in center field, and senior Isaiah Johnson in right field. Just about ready to start. Gregory, Dizon, and Smoot will lead it off. 1, 2, 3. Humphreys batting cleanup for the visiting Royals. Outfield guarding the line in left field. Jones right there. Center field straightaway. Right field shallow. And not really shaded in any direction. Cole Gregory has scored 33 runs, batting .507. And if you look at the top of the lineup, Gregory, Dizon, and Smoot all score a lot of runs. Smoot has 28, Dizon 30, and Gregory 33 times he's come around to score. Jackson makes ready, looks in to get a sign. Pitching from a stretch. We're underway. Right down the pipe. Gregory looked like he was taking all the way. Third baseman Vega guarding the line at third. Low and away. Dana Furman, the home plate umpire. On the bases, Doug Martin. Gregory waits. Dizon in the on-deck circle. Here comes Williams to the plate. High and tight, it hit him. Gregory Cole did not make much of an effort to get out of the way. Smart play, takes first base, hit batter. Dizon gets ready. Once again, lots of firepower in the top of this lineup. Jackson to the plate, misses. The runner's going. The throw is going to be not in time. Stolen base for Gregory. Castaneda leads the team in stolen bases with 17. Williams looks back at the runner. Pickoff play. Just missed. It was close. Gregory could have gone back with a dive and it would have been safer. He came in standing up and it was very close because of it. Jackson to the plate. Hit another one. First and second, nobody out. 2 hit batters. Smoot steps in. Caden batting .466. Once again, he scored 28 runs. Outfield straightaway. First pitch high. Gutierrez is straightaway in center. Once again, Jones guarding the line. as his third baseman, Luis Vega. Jackson Williams looks back at the runner, takes his time, and steps off the rubber. These teams will play in a rematch Friday, 3:15 at Quartz Hill. Jackson looks back at the runner and out of the play. Way high. Lopes up the ladder to get it. Just the start of our game, top of the first. Jackson at the belt, right down the pipe, and it's hit to left. Ranging in is Jones, fighting the sun, makes the catch for the out. One down. Humphreys the batter. White on deck. Dizon and Gregory at first and second. Williams to the plate. Low and away. Williams at the belt and hit another one. Bases are loaded, 3 hit batters. Williams is not throwing super hard, so it's not like he's dusting people with fastballs. But when he's missed, he's been way inside. Parker White steps in. Right fielder fairly shallow, moving over toward the line a little bit. Center fielder moves into right center. Pitch high. Williams has missed inside to right-handed batters. So with a lefty, hopefully for his sake he won't be inside. Bases loaded. Little dunker, moving back, finding the range, making the play in left field is Jones. In the meantime, Gregory tags and scores 1-0. Two putouts by Ezekiel Jones. Castaneda, the batter, 24 RBIs on the year. Williams looks back at the runner, steps off the rubber. Jackson taking his time, working slowly. Runner goes, and it's a hit batter again. 4 hit batters. That loads the bases. D's on at third. Garcia, the batter. Williams to the plate. Lifted in the air. This could be the third putout if he can get there. Moving over. Making the catch, actually, though, is the center fielder, I believe. Moises Gutierrez moving to his right. robbed Ezekiel Jones of his third possible putout. That'll do it. 1 run across, 3 runners left. At the end of a half an inning, Royals on top, 1-0. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, 1 man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We are getting ready here in the bottom of the first. 1-0. Royals get a run. 4 hit batters. In many respects, the Lopes were fortunate with all those freebies. Their outfield, though, was put to work. Jones had 2 putouts. Gutierrez got the 3rd out. 3 runners stranded. And now Isaac Reyes getting ready to go. Defensively for the Royals, in the outfield, Caden Smoot will be in left field. Zach Dizon will be in center. Cole Gregory will be in right field. The infield, Parker White's at third base. Shortstop, Seth Humphreys. Marty Castaneda's at second base. At first base, Emery Garcia. Jason Cowan is behind the plate. And once again, Isaac Reyes on the mound. This is Golden League action. Quick look at the standings. Highland at this point appears to be the class of the league. They're 12-0. Quartz Hill is 2 games behind at 10-2. Lancaster High is 9-3. So those 3 teams pretty much in the playoff picture. Trailing behind Knight, Palmdale, and Little Rock are all 5-7. Eastside is 2-10, and the Lopes are 0-12. Lopez, Westberg, and Stevens here in the first for the Lopes. Anthony batting .468, 10 RBIs. First pitch, low and away. Williams in the hole batting 4th. Low again. Anthony Lopez, the catcher. Outfield straight away, fairly shallow. Isaac Reyes to the plate. Misses inside, all the way to the backstop. Reyes behind in the count. Once again, we're at Antelope Valley High School. The Lopes. Pitch right down the pipe late on the swing. 3-1. Reyes to the plate again. Inside corner, good pitch. Count runs full. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Westberg will step in. 378, 11 RBIs. Dillon, the second baseman. Reyes to the plate. Swung on and missed. Reyes has found the plate now after missing the first 3 pitches. Swung on and missed. Marvin Long is the first base coach. The father of Jacob Long, I do believe. Reyes to the plate, way high. Tried to get him to chase it. Head coach Damon Williams at third base. Reyes to the plate. Little looper toward center field, but the shortstop's going to have it. Humphreys right there, 2 down. Two out, nobody on, bottom of the first. Big Austin Stevens, the batter. He's the shortstop. Hit off to the right side, out of play. Reyes has a sign, and now to the plate. Whack foul. Good contact so far by Stevens. Williams on deck. Long in the hole. Outfield shaded a little bit toward right. Reyes to the plate. Grounded toward third. Tough play. Handled there nicely. The throw across. Nice play. They get him. Parker White makes the play at third. That does it. Retires the side here in the first at the end of 1. 1-0. Royals on top. Newsom likes the shot. Ranks the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third. Big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate, and she'll score. Shot on goal. It's good. Wide open. Takes the 3. Will he hit it? Yes, sir. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref. And he
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
We go to the second inning. 1-0 Royals on top of the Lopes. Cowan, Bishop, and Gregory. D's on if anybody gets on. Cowan leading off here in the second has 22 RBIs.
Yeah, one of their.
Hot day in Lancaster. Not much of a breeze. The dimensions here are really long. You'd really have to rope one to get it out of here. And with no wind to help, not likely to happen unless you really rope one. Home plate umpire Dana Furman is ready. Jackson Williams back to work. Had some help from his outfield. 2 plays in left by Jones, 1 by Gutierrez. Got him out of trouble. Williams from a stretch to the plate. Just missed inside. And of course, the Quartz Hill hitters, they don't jump out of the way of pitches. If it's close, they might make a little movement, but they don't mind being hit to get the base. Don't blame them. Pitch for a strike. Outfield shaded a little toward left. Jones especially protecting against the line. Big curveball out of the zone. Williams to the plate, high and away. Vega guarding the line. Stevens at short, Westberg at second. Pitch popped up right near us. Just behind us. We have a nice blue canopy that protects us a little bit from the wind, the sun, and an occasional pop fly. You're watching the action right here on L28. Williams at the belt. Missed way outside. Cowan aboard. Aiden Bishop functioning as a DH right now in the place of Isaac Reyes. We'll see if Cowan can run. He definitely can hit with all the RBIs. Williams to the plate. Good pitch at the letters right down the pipe. Williams at the belt. Runner holds. In the air to center. Racing back. Not going to get there is Gutierrez. That's probably going to score a run. They're going to wave him to the plate. Stand up double and RBI. 2-0. Hit to dead center. Bishop has 21 RBIs, now 22 RBIs on the year. Top of the order now. Williams at the belt. Runner goes, pitches high, throw to third. He's stolen it. Cole, the batter, hit by a pitch, scored a run in the first. Grounded to the hole. It's short. Into left field for a base hit. That makes it 3-0. RBI hits by Bishop and now Gregory. 2 across here, 3-0 in the second. D's on the batter. Williams bluffs the throw to first. Just missed. Doug Martin, umpiring on the bases, takes his position almost right in front of the second baseman. Westberg angles away from him. Williams now at the belt. Runner goes. Pitch away. Throw. Not in time. Another stolen base. One on, 2 across, nobody out. Top of the second. Williams at the belt. Way high. Coach Cavanaugh coaching at third. Paul Toohey at first. Throw to second, not in time. Nice play by Westberg to keep it on the infield. Once again, these teams will have a rematch on Friday at Quartz Hill. Williams to the plate. Line drive. One hopper. Nice play at short. Throw across. Gets him. Beautiful play. Austin Stevens. Runner takes third on the play. Dizon retired 6-3. Smoot, the batter, flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Humphreys on deck. Williams to the plate, way high. Williams at the belt. Little looper foul. Out of play off to the right. Gregory standing at third. 2 runs across. 3-0 here. Top of the second. Williams trying to get the second out. Smoot, the batter. Williams to the plate. Misses low. Williams at the belt to the plate. Just missed with an off-speed pitch. Not a bad idea, but just a little off the plate. Jackson ready. Right down the pipe, and it's whacked into left field for a base hit. Gregory scores. That makes it 4-0. Humphreys will be the batter. Parker on deck. Bluff throw to first. Runner goes. Takes second easily. Stolen base for Smoot. Williams wants to talk things over. Damon out to the mound. He's holding up his left hand. I'm not sure if he's going to make a switch or not. He may have been motioning to hold up and not come in. It was with his left hand. Often the universal signal for a left-handed pitcher to come in. But I think Williams is going to stay with Jackson, at least for now. Furman wants to hurry him up. Jackson Williams, a senior, on one of the loneliest places on earth, that being the pitcher's mound. Be it women's softball, pony league, little league, when you're the pitcher, a lot of pressure. And you just have to fight through it. Humphrey steps back in. Williams looks back at the runner and to the plate. High and tight. Parker White on deck. One down. Nice play by Austin Stevens to get that. Grounded foul. Williams has a sign. 2-1 pitch, way high. Lopes getting his work behind the plate. Williams at the belt of the plate. Just missed. It actually looked good at first, but then kind of dropped down below the strike zone. Humphreys aboard. Warm day. Keeping our crew hot and working hard. Joe Leo, Jacobo Garrido, Angel Stephenson, Chris Saunders, Annabelle Vo, Baron James, our overall producer, Jen Seguin. Bringing the action here on L28. First pitch, high and away. Parker White hit by a pitch and stranded. Williams way high and away. Four nothing in the second. Lifted to the left side and out of play. Vega went over, gave chase, but it was out of play. First and second, one out, 3 runs across. Williams takes his time and out of the plate. Runner steals third. Humphrey stayed at first. Smoot takes third. Williams. Runner goes. Pitch high and away. They bluff the throw. Bases loaded. Castaneda now already has 24 RBIs. Has the bases loaded here. Only one out. Infield playing in now. Williams to the plate. Inside. Garcia on deck. Castaneda was stranded at first, in the first. Pitch away. Williams to the plate. Sails it high. Nowhere to put him. Behind on the count. Williams to the plate. Almost hit him. Ball four. Another run scores. Four runs across. And that's going to do it. Williams is coming to the mound. That's his second trip, so he has to make a change now. Garcia is the batter. We're going to have a new pitcher. I believe it's number 23. Bases remain loaded. It's 5-0 here in the second. We'll be back with more action after this timeout.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirits!
We go back to work here in the second. The new pitcher is Luis Vega, third baseman. Undoubtedly has an arm playing third base, and he'll try it out on the mound. Bases loaded, one out. Emery Garcia, the batter. Vega at the belt to the plate. Misses away. Runner's bluff going. Garcia waits. Vega to the plate. Low and away. No place to put him. Vega steps off the rubber. Sometimes that's just the best move. You're safe when you step off the rubber. Don't have to worry about the balk. Vega to the plate. Misses low. Outfield almost straight away. Although left fielder Jones guarding the line. Pitch way high. Now the run's going to score. Fifth run in the inning. 6-0 now. Top of the second. Cowan the batter. Vega to the stretch, pitch in the dirt. Bishop on deck. Luis Vega. Right down the pipe. Cowan may have had a take sign, but boy, he would have liked to have swung at that pitch in retrospect. Vega at the belt. Just misses outside. Once again, Bishop on deck. Gregory in the hole. Vega to the backstop. Run's going to score. Everybody moves up. Second and third, one out. 3-1. Right down the pipe. Both the strikes were very hittable. Hard to be ready when there's a lot of balls preceding a juicy strike. High and tight, bases are loaded. Seven to nothing. 6 runs across so far in this inning. Bishop waits. To the backstop. Another run's going to come in. Everybody moves up. Garcia to third. Cowan to second. Bishop waits. Vega to the plate. In the dirt to the backstop again. And another run scores. Cowan now at third. I wouldn't be surprised if they mercy this inning at some point soon. Vega to the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Fighting the sunshine. Moving back is Gutierrez. can't make the play. Another run scores. Nine runs across. 10-0 now. Vega to the plate. Good pitch right down the pipe. Gregory, the batter, hit by a pitch, singled, scored twice. Here in the second. Pitch away. Still only one out. Hit him. First and second. Dizon steps in. We're at Antelope Valley High School, senior day for the Lopes. Dylan Westberg, Jacob Long, Jackson Williams, Luis Vega, Isaiah Johnson, and Moises Gutierrez. In their farewell games. Pitch way high. Luis Vega on in relief. Hit to left field. In front of the left fielder for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner. Jones gets it in. Bases loaded. Smoot, the batter, flew out to left, singled and scored a run in the second. He also knocked in a run on the same play. Sharply to the shortstop. It's under the glove and into left field. Everybody moves up. That's the 11th run. 10th run of the inning. Bases loaded. Pitch high. I said high, but I think it was on the higher part of the strike zone. Rung up there by Dana Furman. Whacked foul. Bases loaded, still one out. On the ground out to shortstop Stevens. In the dirt, good dig out there. Vega at the belt. Lifted on the right side. Looks playable. Moving over, the first baseman fighting the sunshine. Makes the catch. Jacob Long fought long and hard to deal with the sunshine. He's lucky it's just sunshine today. Sometimes it's both the sunshine and the wind in Lancaster. Bases remain loaded. And Parker White steps in. Two down, bases loaded. Luis Vega on senior day. high and away. Outfield shifted way over toward right field. Gutierrez is in right center. Jones way off the line and left. Vega to the plate. Whacked up the alley. It bounces in front of the left fielder. Jones couldn't quite get there. One run across. Bases remain loaded. D's on at third. Smoot at second. And they're going to mercy the inning. 11 runs across. Parker will start it off in the third. At the end of 1.5, 11-0, Royals on top of the Lopes. We'll be back after this timeout. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
Newsom likes the shot. Range the three. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third. Big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal. Here's goal. Wide open. Takes the three. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref. And he
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Getting ready for the bottom of the second. 11-0. Lopes trailing here on Senior Day. Williams, Long, and Vega for the Lopes here in the second. Pitch high and away. Lopes trying to get on the board here in the bottom of the second. Williams, senior pitcher. At the knees, good pitch. Next 5 batters are all seniors. Williams waits. Looked like almost a screwball. I thought it started to tail away a little bit. 1-2. Isaac Reyes. Outfield straightaway. Parker White protecting the line. Got him swinging. Second strikeout. Reyes back to the plate. Good pitch. Jacob Long, the batter, playing first base, had to put out in the second. Just missed. Jacob hoping to get on board. His father's the first base coach. In the dirt. Outfield straightaway. Hot weather, no breeze. High, hard one right down the plate. Reyes to the plate again. Swung on and missed. Down he goes. That's the third strikeout for Reyes. Vega, the batter, on in relief. Isaac to the plate, in the dirt. We do have a little bit of a breeze now, and that's welcome for the players. It's hot. Might make fielding a little more difficult. Reyes to the plate. Good pitch. Johnson on deck. Vega waits. Swung on and missed. In a hole now. Reyes to the plate in the dirt. Callan getting some work behind the plate. Wind really starting to whip up a little bit, blowing our canopy, and that should make things tough for outfielders. Swung on a miss, down he goes. He struck out the side. That's 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. At the end of 2, 11-0, Royals on top. We'll be back with more action after this timeout.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirits up!
We go to the third, 11-0. Let me count. Oh, it's 12-0. I was corrected by our awesome crew member, Chris Saunders. Gregory Cole did score in the second. He was actually the 11th run of the inning. And of course, Cole scored in the first inning, so it's 12-0. We have a new pitcher for the Lopes. Senior Jacob Long is on the mound warming up. I believe Parker White, Castaneda, and Garcia will be the batters for Quartz Hill. We go to the third. Long misses low. Jones guarding the line and left. Center field straightaway. Pitch in the dirt. Right field normal depth. Parker White hit by a pitch and walked, scored a run in that big second inning. High strike, outside part of the plate, right at the letters. White, Castaneda, and Garcia. Way high. This reminder, after the game, we're going to talk with Lopes. It's their senior day. They're the home team. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. We'll talk to Coach Damon Williams and one or two players. Hopefully seniors, I would imagine. Angel Stephenson will take care of that when the game ends. Long to the plate. Whack to right, right in his tracks, moving in now, and unable to handle it right field is Johnson. This should wind up being a triple. Into third base. Castaneda will step in. Long at the belt to the plate. Low and away. Pitch sails high. Jacob Long. Misses low. Royals trying to get their 19th win. Good pitch. It froze him. Garcia waits on deck. Long to the plate. Lifted in the air. Could be trouble down the line. Fighting the sunshine. Making the catch, I believe, is the first baseman. Take that back. I believe it was Westberg that made the play. Lifted in the air. Making the catch in center field is Gutierrez. That's only the first out. That last play actually dropped in. Westberg wound up with it, but he didn't get it before it hit the ground. Parker White scored. Pitch misses. Bishop the batter. One run across. High and away. Matthew Esparza is in the on-deck circle. He'll pinch hit. Misses low and away. Aiden Bishop, the batter. He doubled, had an RBI in the second. Whacks it inside the third baseline into left field. Runners will move up to second and third. Clean double. Once again, Matthew Esparza, the pinch hitter. Foul to the screen. Runners at second and third. Swung on and missed. Lifted in the air towards center, racing forward. Can he get there? Yes, making the catch in center field, Gutierrez. Runner tags and scores. Bishop holds at second. Trevor Kellogg is the pinch hitter for Quartz Hill. Long to the plate. At the letters for a strike. Long looks in at the belt, goes back to second base. Not in time. The breeze was blowing about 15 minutes ago, but now it's stopped, so it's back to hot. Quartz Hill by a bundle pitch. At the letters again. Good pitch. Jacob looks back at the runner to the plate. In the air, deep to left field, racing back, and I don't think he's going to get there. All the way to the wall, over the head of Jones. Bishop scores. Jimmy Simmons will pinch hit. Simmons waits long to the plate. At the knees. Good pitch. Misses high. Jacob Long at the belt of the plate. Inside corner at the letters. Good pitch. Long is finding the strike zone. To the plate. Misses away. Jacob to the plate. Just missed away. Looks back at the runner and out of the plate. In the air again. Moving over and making the catch is Jones in left field. A lot of action for outfielders here today for the Lopes. That retires the side. At the end of 2.5, the Royals up by a bundle. We'll be back with more action after this timeout. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We go to the bottom of the third, 15-0. Quartz Hill on top. Lopes going to try to get on the board here in the third. Reyes really found his groove in the second, struck out the side. Johnson, Gutierrez, and Jones will be the batters for the Lopes here in the bottom of the third. Isaiah Johnson. Johnson, the right fielder. Reyes looks in and comes to the plate. Grounded up the middle. Could be close at first base. Throw across. They get him. Good play. Marty Castaneda at second base. Retires Johnson. One down. Moises Gutierrez. First pitch low. Outfield straightaway. Reyes to the plate. Right down the pipe. Isaac helped out on that one, way high and away, but swung at and missed. Gutierrez waits, swung on and missed. Fifth strikeout. Jones the batter. Jones has had a lot of action in left field. Let's see how many putouts he has. He and center fielder have been getting lots of action. He had 2 putouts in the first inning. Pitch in the dirt. Gutierrez has 3 putouts. Jones with 2. Reyes to the plate. Swung on and missed. The Lopes and the Royals on a hot day in Lancaster. Reyes to the plate. High and tight. Lopez on deck. Isaac Reyes with the sign to the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Reyes with a 2-2 offering. Way high. Count is run full. Reyes to the plate. Inside corner and at the knees. Once again, the 6th strikeout for Reyes. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 3, score remains 15-0. Royals on top. We'll be back with more action after this timeout. Newsom likes the shot. Range the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third. Big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal. His goal. Wide open. Takes the 3. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref.
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
We go to the fourth inning. Quartz Hill's going to have yet another pinch hitter. Hector Anaya will lead things off. Followed by Ethan Stanley. Might actually be Nathan Staleny. It's spelled Staleny. He's in the on-deck circle. Anaya waits. Long back to work. First pitch. Pop foul toward us. Just over our heads. Long back to the plate. Sails it high. Outfield straightaway in center.
Yeah, maybe. I have my personal computer, so I don't have any documents.
Jones, Gutierrez, and Johnson in the outfield. Pitch in the dirt.
I have the little app though. You transfer it to my phone. Is it a Tony?
Williams is now playing first base. In essence for Long. Long to the plate. Lifted on the right side, down the line, and it is going to be way out of play. Long has a sign to the plate. Curveball just missed. That was a nice looking pitch. Curve just a little out of the strike zone. Missed the corner.
No. USB-C only.
Jacob to the plate again. Missed. Anaya aboard. Staleny steps in. Infield double play depth. Bounce the first one. Long to the plate again. Stays high. Ryder Perry is on deck. Jacob to the plate, misses away, goes to the backstop, and the runner's going to hold. Staleny getting his chance, pitch away, and he's aboard. First and second, nobody out. Ryder Perry. Long looks back at the runner to the plate. Just misses low. Pitch right down the pipe, swung on and missed. To the backstop it goes, runner's hold. I'm not sure if it was tipped or not. Either way, it's the strike. Chris Quintero is on deck. All kinds of subs for the Royals being up 15-0. Pitch is lifted into right field, fighting the sunshine. Unable to get there is Johnson. Runners had the hold with the fly ball. Everybody moves up one. Bases loaded. Perry aboard. Long at the belt to the plate. Whacked at the shortstop. Handled there by Stevens. Quintero hit it well. Long to the plate, in the dirt. Colin Simarusti is the pinch hitter. Popped up, should be playable. Waiting and making the catch as the shortstop. 2 down. One tough one at short, one easy one at short. Bryce Hilzendegger is the pinch hitter. All pinch hitters. Everybody getting their chance here at Lancaster. First pitch misses. Hilzendegger, number 21, a lefty. Outfield, shades him to right field. Long to the plate, in the air, in right field, fighting the sunshine, and making the catch to end the inning is Isaiah Johnson. He really had to fight the sunshine, and Gutierrez celebrates with him. No runs across. At the end of 3.5, 15-0, Royals on top.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirit Zone!
Getting ready for the bottom of the 4th. Parker White is going to be the new pitcher for the Royals. Quintero is at first base. Trevor Kellogg is in center field. White has a sign. First pitch. Little high. Top of the order. That had a lot on it. Lopes, the batter, takes a strike. Lopes behind the plate today. Right down the pipe again. Another strikeout. Parker White on the mound. Westberg, the batter. Line drive, base hit. No, it was stabbed by the shortstop. I thought it made it into left field. It did not. Seth Humphreys jumped the ladder, came up with it. He came down. I didn't think it looked like he had a ball in his glove, but he sure did. 2 down. Looked like a clean single. No justice in baseball. Westberg hit it really well. Ticketed for left field. Seth Humphreys says no. Austin Stevens grounded out. Third base to first. Parker to the plate. Little bunt. Good bunt. He beats it out. Austin Stevens with the first hit. First runner for the Lopes. He bunted it in the air, but it was perfectly placed. Ryder Perry couldn't get there. Williams steps in. Lifted in the air, foul. Out of play. Runner goes in the dirt. He stole second. It figures Stevens can run after getting a bunt. Good pitch. The strikeout retires the side. Lopes Strand to batter. At the end of 4, score remains 15-0. Royals on top. We'll be back after this timeout. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We are getting ready for the 5th inning. 15-0. Quartz Hill on top. This reminder, there'll be a rematch. Quartz Hill versus Antelope Valley High School. That's on Friday at 3:15. Tomorrow, L28 is going to be doing double duty. Our baseball game is Paraclete versus Desert Christian. But before that, at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Overcoming Obstacles, a wonder event taking place, a wonderful event, I should say, taking place at Antelope Valley High School, and we'll be there to televise it. It starts at 10 a.m. Tune in, live stream, L28, Overcoming Obstacles, and stick around, Paraclete versus Desert Christian, tomorrow at 3:15. Gutierrez is going to be the new pitcher for Antelope Valley High School. Esparza will lead it off. For the Royals. Gutierrez to the plate. This is high. Gutierrez in relief of Long, Vega, and Williams. Try to curve, stays high. Gutierrez to the plate, way high. Moises started in center field. Had a couple nice putouts. And misses in the dirt, ball 4. Esparza aboard. Trevor Kellogg, the batter. Just missed. To the plate again. Missed high. Jimmy Simmons on deck. Lifted on the right side. Could be trouble. A trio converge. It does drop in. High strike. Once again, Simmons the batter. Moises to the plate, misses away. This will probably be the last inning, unless Antelope Valley can get a lot of runs in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch way high to the backstop. Nobody moves up. Simmons the batter. Moises Gutierrez. Foul to the screen. Hector Anaya is in the on-deck circle. Retrieves the foul pitch. Moises to the plate. Misses away. Gutierrez to the plate. Fouled off. They call it a strike. That counts as a strikeout, and there's no place for him to go. Normally when a third strike is missed, you have a shot at first base, but with a runner there, no place to go. One down. Pitch high and away. Hector Anaya. He drew a walk in his first at-bat as a pinch hitter. Pitch hit to left field. Racing over, not able to get there as a left fielder. Everybody moves up. Bases loaded now. Clean single. Parker White, the batter. Bases loaded, one down. Just misses. Ryder Perry on deck. Pitch high and tight. Big bending curve, stays high. Pitch looked fat. Parker wasn't going to go for it, though. Moises to the plate. Outside corner and at the knees. Outfield. Shifted to right. Grounded to the hole and into right field for a base hit. One run scores. They're going to hold the runner at third. That's the 16th run. Gutierrez to the plate. High and away. Parker White aboard. Ryder Perry the batter. Gutierrez to the plate. Stays high. Bases loaded. Another high curve. Outfield now straight away. Jones guarding the line and left. I think Jones has made 3 putouts, including one in the last inning, 2 in the first. Got the strike. Quintero on deck. Swung on a missed. Out in front of it. Pitch high and away. Walks a run in. Second run of the inning. Quintero waits. Whacked into left field for a base hit. They'll hold the runners. One more across. High and tight. Samarusti, the batter. 3 runs across. Grounded foul. Bases remain loaded. I believe Hülsendecker is on deck. Curveball in there. Good pitch. Just dipped enough at the end. Caught the inside corner. This one stays high. Fouled off to the right side. Moises Gutierrez to the plate. Just high. Tried to dip it into the strike zone. Didn't miss by much, but it was up. Hülsendecker on deck. Stays high. Another run comes in. If I'm counting right, I have 19-0. Getting the thumbs up from awesome crew member Chris Saunders. Curveball dips in there. Joe Leo, Jacobo Garrido, Angel Stephenson, Chris Saunders, Annabelle Vo, Farron James, and Natalie Torres, all here bringing you the action. Curve stays high. Once again, no wind at the moment. Not quite as hot. It's dropping in temperature just a bit. Gutierrez to the plate. Just missed again. 4 runs across. Bases remain loaded. Outfield shifted to right. Gutierrez has it hit into left field. Racing over, unable to get there. It's a fair ball. Jones couldn't quite get there. He does cut it off. Everybody moves up one. Esparza now the batter. Bases remain loaded. Pitch low. That makes it an even 20. Left it in the catcher's mitt. Moises to the plate. Bounce it again. Infield playing in. I love it. It's 20-0, and they're playing in with the bases loaded and 1 out. Hey, they're learning baseball. Swung on and missed. Once again, stay tuned for post-game interviews with Angel Stephenson. Curveball lifted towards center. Bit of a dunker. Unbelievable catch in center field. Sliding and making the catch. In center field, I'd say it was Gutierrez, but he's on the mound. So his replacement picking up where he left off. We're going to try to see if we can make out the number in center field. We're set back pretty far from home plate, and it's hard to see the outfield numbers. That's 2 down. A runner tags and scores. Sixth run of the inning. That should make it 21. Runners at first and second. First pitch for a strike. Trevor Kellogg is the batter. Lifted in the air, off to the left, and off the screen. I believe it's Sumarusti at second, Hilzendegger at first with 2 outs. That should be the inning. I counted 3 outs with that strikeout. Kellogg goes down. The team was staying on the field, but we had an out earlier. Anaya struck out. We had the fly ball and a nice play in center field, and Kellogg is the 3rd out, and that retires the side. 6 runs across. That makes it 21-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back after this timeout. Newsom likes the shot, range the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third, big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal, here's goal. Wide open, takes the 3. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref.
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
We go to the bottom of the fifth. Parker White on the mound. High, hard one. Senior Jacob Long, the batter. He played first base, pitched a little, and now up in the fifth. Another high, hard one. Oh, and 2. Fouled at the plate. Vega and Johnson spot on deck and in the hole. Grounded toward third. Big hop there. Throw across. In time. Nice play. I believe that was Perry at third. Ryder making the play nicely. Luis Vega, the batter. Gets the strike. Swung on and missed. Tough pitch to hit. Low in the strike zone. Outfield straightaway. Curveball got him. 2 down, and this could be down to our last strike. We're in the fifth. It's a 21-0 game, and I do believe the mercy rule will kick in here. We've got a pinch hitter. Cordy steps in. The lefty. Swung on and missed. Pitch misses high. Parker White in relief of Isaac Reyes. Gets a strike. Outfield straightaway. Swung on and missed. And I think that's going to do it. That's the 9th strikeout by Royal pitchers. Once again, they dominate. Final score, 21-0. That moves the Royals' record to 19-7, 13-2 in conference. The Lopes fall to 4-15, 0-13 in Golden League action. Once again, big second inning. They only got 1 in the first, but they got 11 in the second, 3 in the third. The only inning they didn't score was the fourth. They win going away 21-7. Once again, this reminder, a rematch. Antelope Valley High School will be playing Quartz Hill Friday at 3:15. On the schedule, the Royals are set to play Saugus on May 2nd. And the L28 crew will be covering the Paraclete versus Desert Christian game tomorrow. That's at 3:15. And, of course, Overcoming Obstacles at 10 a.m. Hope you've enjoyed the action. Stay tuned for post-game interviews with Angel Stephenson. Final score, 21-0. Royals on top. Back after this extended timeout.
Guys, we're here with Aiden Bishop and Isaac Reyes, Quartz Hills pitcher and Quartz Hills designated hitter. You guys, 21-0 today. What did it mean to play so cohesively as a team and just keep achieving run after run?
Just staying locked in and just playing to like the final out and stuff. So, yeah, just staying locked in today, and yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like with the momentum, like just carrying us, all of our guys were just contributing in the win. So I just think that helped us carry it through.
Now, for all of our L28 Sports viewers at home, these two are not seniors, as I had initially thought. They're both sophomores. Yours are going to be juniors next year. For those incoming freshmen, those freshmen who are going to be sophomores, what would you tell them it takes to make Quartz Hills varsity baseball team?
Honestly, I would just tell them to just keep working as hard as they can, no matter what. If they really want it, then like they'll put the work in to make it happen, and nothing's stopping them other than themselves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna piggyback off of that. It's just keep working hard and just stay locked in and just have the confidence.
And 2 more years in Quartz Hills baseball program. What are you guys hoping to accomplish in your careers?
I'd say I definitely would want to take it all the way with these guys. Like, I love every guy on this team. I'm willing to do anything for them. Like, I'll put anything on the line just to see these guys win and just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, same. I really love these guys, and really want to go to like take it all the way like state and stuff. So yeah, this team's really special.
Well, Isaac, Aiden, thank you guys so much for your time today, and congratulations on that W. Guys, don't go anywhere. We have head coach Kavanaugh coming up in a little bit. Here he is. Guys, we're back with one of Quartz Hills' assistant coaches, Coach Johnson. Coach, 21-0. I mean, what a dominant display of the Royals and all of the hard work you guys put in throughout the season. What impressed you most about the way the boys played today?
The kids came out and worked hard and have continued to work on everything we've been teaching them throughout the year and everything they've tried to been doing. So.
And Coach, even though you faced off against the Lopes at their house, you guys have that rematch at the Royals' house coming up this Friday. Are there any adjustments you guys are going to make, or are there any improvements that you're going to make?
No, I don't think so. As long as the kids stay in their approach and continue to do the things we've been working on all season, I think we'll be okay.
And Coach Johnson, do you have any closing thoughts you want to share?
No, I'm just proud of the kids and hope they can keep this train moving. So, thank you.
Well, Coach Johnson, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on that win today.
Thank you.
And guys, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we're going to speak with a few key players and the head coach from Antelope Valley's side coming up after this short break. Guys, we're here with Antelope Valley's head coach, Coach Williams, and one of their all-rounders, Senior Westberg. Coach, you guys face off against Quartz again on Friday at their house. What are some improvements, adjustments you guys are going to make as a team?
Well, we'll have our full roster on Friday, so a couple of our guys are out for a field trip for odd reasons. So we'll get those guys back, and then we'll pitch some of our top performers at the pitching level.
And Westberg, being a senior, you're about to leave high school and your high school baseball career. What are some of your plans you have afterwards?
I've very committed to College of the Redwoods up in Eureka, California. I plan on playing baseball and football out there. It's a community college, so 2 years and then transferring out to a 4-year.
Exciting, exciting. And Coach, just what are you thinking about your seniors? You have 6, I believe, that are leaving. What are you hoping for their futures?
Well, one of the 6 is my son, but the other 5, I consider them my children as well. I've coached them all through football and through baseball, so it's just exciting to see these guys move on to the next chapter of their life, really. So that's what I'm excited for.
And Westberg, again, being a senior, as you take your leave, those incoming freshmen, those freshmen who are going to become sophomores, maybe they want to make varsity. What would you tell them it takes?
Sacrifice. Sacrifice the things you got out of school if you want to play baseball. Varsity, definitely. Commitment. That's what stopped me a lot, was committing and sacrificing a lot of things. But my senior year, I committed and sacrificed, and I did very well.
Well, Coach Westberg, thank you guys so much for your time today. Great game today.
Thank you.
Of course. Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports by subscribing to the City of Lancaster's YouTube channel at City of Lancaster. Click that notification bell to receive a notification every time a new live stream begins. This has been L28 Sports, and don't forget about our doubleheader back here at Antelope Valley High School bright and early 10 a.m. and then Paraclete versus Desert Christian at Paraclete at 3:15. Bye.
L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.